championship game. Kickoff team out there. We are about to get cranked up with a semi-final collision. And he'll lead the kickoff right there. We'll start with 25. The offense with 3 tight ends now in first down, trying to create a mismatch. Quarterback's got it on the option. Breaks an open space. Breaks free down the left side. End zone ahead. At the 10. Touchdown, Wolverines, as they claim the lead in this playoff game.
Unbelievable way to start this playoff game for this offense. First touch of the football, you get a hat-on-a-hat up front, and you can see the speed in that backfield for a big touchdown to get things started.
BAT is good. They jump in front 7-0. Kickoff team out there. They are fired up after just scoring a touchdown. Fielded in the end zone. It's Branch. Tackled at the 22. Good job by the coverage team. Receiver in motion now. Right behind the line, it's Branch. And the defense smothers him for no gain.
You know, what separates good defenses from great defenses is you're going to give up some catches. But what do you do after the offense makes a reception? Are you giving up much space? Are you giving up yards after the catch? Here, just a really good job by this defense. Yeah, they gave up a reception, but right there to make a nice tackle for a loss.
First and 10 play coming up. Looking to pass. It's Stockton. Finds his man. It's Frazier. Refusing to be brought down before gaining first down yardage.
Defense kind of lost a running back here. Makes a nice catch and gets the first down in the process.
Georgia setting up for the 1st and 10 now. Looking to throw it again. It's made on the outback. That's a big hit at the end, but they earned a fresh set of downs. First down here for this offense. Looking for a receiver. Caught over the middle. It's Humphries. They make the stop at the 34, but suddenly this offense is in scoring position now. First down. That's a nice pickup there. They find some space in the zone and pick up the first down.
Yeah, really nice call here, Chris, to be able to pick up this first down on this drag route. The quarterback does a nice job of being patient, waiting for that window to open up in that zone, and he put it right on the money for the receiver to have a chance to not just catch it, but eventually get the first.
From the shotgun, here's an inside give. And they try the middle, but stuck for no gain.
Man, every defensive coordinator will tell you, I just want my guys to play fast. And how about that one right there? He almost ends up tackling the quarterback as he's handing the ball off. This offense is lucky they didn't end up fumbling.
Here's the second down play. Quarterback drops back from the shotgun, looking for a receiver. The defender gets that hand in there to break the pass up.
Defensive coordinator dials up man-to-man coverage, puts the free safety in center field. This is where his instincts have got to take over, and they do here. He reads the quarterback's eyes, leads him to the football, and he does a nice job of knocking it away.
Offense been in reverse here. Now a long way to go to convert this third down. Looking to throw. It's Stockton. And he's going to take a shot down the left side. Receiver makes the grab inside the 15.
Now we're starting to see this offense look like they've looked all year long. Listen, to be able to get to a playoff opportunity, your offense has got to be able to show an ability to hit throws like this on third down. They hit it, they keep the drive alive. Now they have a chance to put points on the board.
Keep it on the ground on first and goal. Tackle behind the line. It's a loss of 2.
Chris, this is what I love to see from a defense, is the linebackers are scraping, doing their job, but you need help from the secondary. And when you have aggressive tacklers on the back end, you got a great defense. This time, the secondary makes the difference.
Ball back at the 10-yard line now for second and goal. On the shotgun, he's probing the secondary. Touchdown, Bulldogs, as they fight back here in this playoff game. That kind of execution on a long drive, that's why this team made it in the college football playoff.
That's exactly right. Being able to mix in the run with the pass, picking up first downs, and eventually coming up with the touchdown. That is a tough thing to do, and they made it look easy.
And they tack on the extra point. Got momentum after scoring that touchdown. Now the kickoff team out there to kick it away. And it comes out of the 25. No return attempted there. Back out on the field. Remember, last time they scored a touchdown. Can they keep clicking here, or the defense come up with a stop? And it's intercepted. Beautiful timing there. Could take it all the way. Touchdown. 6 points for the defense in this playoff game. What a moment. They now have the lead in the semifinal game.
Chris, that second-tier defender or linebacker sometimes can get lost in coverage. I don't know if the quarterback saw him. The quarterback threw it right to him, comes up with the interception, and then he has the speed to take it all the way to the house.
So after putting up the touchdown, the kickoff team is out there to boot it away. So no return here. He takes him in the end zone, and they'll begin the drive at the 25. Michigan offense comes back out on the field. They have got to bounce back on this possession after throwing a pick 6 last time out here. A solid 8-yard gain brings up a 2nd and 2.
Setting the tone early with good runs like this can really wear defense down and keep the defense guessing. That's why some of the best coaches of all time have primarily done it with great run games.
Going for his running back. Playing near the sticks. It's Haynes. They make the stop, but not before he moves the football across midfield. First down at the 48.
Well, it's so easy to get caught up in the receivers and the quarterback, and your eyes get lost. You forget about the running back. Nice catch and a first down for this offense.
Looking for some space. Haynes.
Nice solid run here by this back. Did a nice job of just kind of finding that lane, pick up some positive yards there on 1st and 10.
The gain makes it 2nd and medium. Offense moving receivers around now before the snap. Grab near the sticks. It's Marsh. And he'll head out of bounds, but not before picking up enough for a first down.
Well, nice completion to the sideline with great timing. The connection between the receiver and the quarterback was on full display to be able to get that first down.
The Wolverines are moving quickly down the field. Here comes the handoff. Nowhere to run up the middle.
That back just had nowhere to go. Got to give credit to the defense and their run fits on that play.
Getting set. Here's second down. Here's the snap. Quarterback drops back. Quick throw to his receiver. Right down the middle. It's Simpson. Tackle is finally made down at the 11-yard line.
You know, we talked this week with the offensive coordinator about what makes this receiver so special. He kept referring to his route running. Here's an example of that. Great route, enough separation to give the quarterback a nice lane to throw the football.
The Wolverines starting a new series here on 1st and 10. Locates the tight end. It's complete. Tackled at the 8 after the completion. It's a big pickup after the catch, and more importantly, holds onto the ball despite taking a huge hit.
Yeah, because that's the thing that really stood out to me. I didn't think he was going to be able to hold on to that ball because of that big hit, but he does. He doesn't get the first down, but he gets big positive yards, and more importantly, I think he gains more confidence in that quarterback to throw him the...
And he runs it in for the score. Touchdown, Michigan. This college football playoff game is all tied up. It's beginning to feel a little bit like a shootout.
Yeah, it is. It's a battle of the offenses. Both these teams right now executing flawlessly, and they're doing so with such high stakes, answering one score with another. Neither team is backing up 1 inch.
Looks like the returner will try and field this one. He's got some daylight turning on the speed. Just able to stop him, but it's a great return. Lucky to prevent a touchdown. They'll begin the drive with excellent field position. Here comes the first play of the drive. They'll begin at the 46. Takes the handoff. It's Frazier. Nowhere to run. They'll corral him for no gain.
Well, the defensive line does their job eating up those double teams, freeing up the backers to make the play.
Offense coming to the line. They might have a chance for a couple more plays before we reach the end of the quarter. Tailback will never carry. Try to run it up the middle, but get nothing. So at the end of one, we are dead even as these teams continue their pursuit for the national championship. Let's take a quick look at the game summary so far. We've got a good one in our hands, but what you hope for in a playoff game as we begin the second period. First play of the quarter is a crucial one. Offense trying to convert this third down. Looking to pass. It's Stockton. Fires it to the wideout. Finds a receiver in the middle of the field. You make the tackle, but not before he gets all the way to the 30. The offense is clicking, and the defense just searching for answers now. On 1st and 10, they'll look to throw it. That's a fly to the right. That's incomplete. The defender arrived the same time as the football, and now it's second down.
Chris, I thought he had his hands on that football. I thought he was going to come down with it. But give the defense all the credit with a big hit to knock that ball loose.
Second down after that previous play. After the incompletion on 1st down, looking to throw it again. Caught over the middle. It's Humphries. They bring him down, but that's enough to move this offense into the red zone with a 1st down to 17.
Boy, another positive game for this offense, and this quarterback continues to show how dangerous he is when he has time to throw. The defensive coordinator's got to change up his looks, maybe bring in the blitz, anything they can do to get this quarterback out of this rhythm.
The game moves the football to the 6-yard line. It'll be 1st
Chris, that's another positive game for this offense, and this quarterback continues to show why he's had such a great year this year. When he has time to throw.
And he takes it in for the score. Touchdown, Georgia.
Well, that's an example right there of what vision and patience and ability can do for a running back. He was on a mission to get into the end zone, and really, he made it look easy.
He knocked through the extra point. The lead is 7, 21-14. Kickoff team out there. They are fired up after just scoring a touchdown. And he'll lead the kickoff right there. We'll start with the 25. Touchdown. Let's see if they can do it again. He'll hand it off. They'll bring him down right at the 30-yard line.
This is exactly what you want to see as a play caller. You get positive yards to be able to kind of keep you on schedule as a play caller. That's all you can ask for. Good job up front and a nice run.
Takes the handoff again. The junior able to bring him down quickly.
See, that's how you limit what an offense wants to do. This time, the defense just won the battle up front at the line of scrimmage, not giving up any big plays. Everybody's gap sound. It's really solid defense on that play.
That run sets up an important third down call for this offense. Looking to pick up the first down through the air. Grab down the middle. It's McCulley. That picks up a first down. We'll spot it at the 39.
Good job here by this offense coming up with this first down on that third down play. They knew they're going to have to deal with a lot of pressure, did their job, gave the quarterback time. They convert, and listen, you're down early in this game. Every possession matters. You need points on this drive, and they're able to have that chance now with that conversion.
Shotgun formation. Here's an inside handoff. Nothing doing on that play. The big D tackle there for the stop.
Chris, textbook job by the defense surrounding the runner and preventing that play from being bounced to the outside.
Offense behind the 6 now on 2nd and 11 after the 1-yard loss. Second down, they're going to throw it. Gets the ball as he's hit, but it's incomplete.
Boy, that pass rush got in there in a hurry. Great job by this defense of disrupting the rhythm and timing between the quarterback and the receivers.
They come to the line, a long way to go for the first down, but needing this crucial conversion right now. On third down, he drops to throw. He lets it rip. Caught over the middle. It's Haynes. And they get the conversion there. First down now from the 33.
Chris, there's a lot of pressure on this offense here early in this game. They're down early, third down and long. Nice job of protecting. The last thing they want to do is have to punt this ball away. So instead, the quarterback has time. Nice throw, and it's a first down.
Finally, they get him. A great tackle by the quarterback. Not easy with that size difference.
And here the tight end shows off his hands for a nice gain. Love to see the big man get his touches.
Pass caught. Second down now. Back to throw again. Oh, nice play by the defender. Got a hand in there to break up the pass.
This secondary knows how to keep their eye on the football and how to break on the ball. I thought the receiver was open. I thought it was going to be a completion. It gives you an idea of how instinctive and how athletic he is by getting in the way of that and knocking it away.
Looking for some space. It's Haynes. And they'll stop him just short of the mark. Good effort, but the defense holds. Now it's fourth down. And the Wolverines will look to convert here on fourth down. Fourth down, look at the throw for it. He's hit as he throws it. Caught near the sticks. It's flying. He's tackled quickly, but the yardage is good enough for the first down.
Well, it's always a gamble to go for it on fourth down when you're already in field goal range, but it looks like they won't rehash this decision when it's all said and done. It's a first down.
From inside the red zone, they're looking to throw. On the move now. Runner finally brought down, but at the 5-yard line, defense getting pushed back here.
Boy, the defense trying to get after this quarterback. I love the concept. I love the idea. Here, they don't give up the big play. They prevent him from getting out and picking up huge yards.
So here comes second down now. Every play important down here in the red zone. They finally stop him, but that gain is good for a first and goal.
Well, good push up front here in this back. I tell you, he's got some outstanding vision to be able to find those creases, to be able to get positive yards, and here he gets the first down.
It's the 2-minute timeout of what's been a really competitive game so far. Let's see if the offense can take the lead before the break. First and goal. Can the offense punch it in and tie the score before the half? Keep it on the ground, trying to power in for the touchdown. And he's brought down right at the line. They'll spot the ball right there at the 2.
And I just love that this defense is not giving up on this first and goal. They attacked. They got through. They got penetration. Nice job of being able to keep them out of the end zone.
He fights into the end zone. Touchdown, Wolverines. So a pull-out pressure for the offense executes a long, grinding, methodical drive.
You know, the thing I've loved about this offense all year long is their ability to either hit the big play or not have to rely on that. Look at this. They're able to sustain a drive and still come up with points and get a touchdown.
Got momentum after scoring that touchdown. Now the kickoff team out there to kick it away. Fields it just outside the goal line. And return steps out at the 16-yard line. For the first play of the drive, they'll set up at the 16. Try the ground game here with running back. Slams right into a wall. They've got him for a loss. Well, they don't block the defensive end, who shows some quickness, Kirk, getting around the edge that time.
Yeah, this guy's usually getting around the edge to put pressure on the quarterback, but he reminds everybody here that this guy's a complete package. Not only can he pressure the quarterback, but also he is very, very talented and shows you the physicality he has against the run as well.
Offense will have to overcome the holding penalty now. Second down play coming up. Back to throw. It's Stockton. Fires it to the wideout. Grab down the middle. It's Thomas. Completion sets up a third down play. That's the RPO caught to the right. And rolls out. That's a big gainer there.
So much pressure on the defense against the RPO because you're always going to be wrong if it's executed correctly. Here they were determined to stop the run. The problem is you leave yourself vulnerable to a throw into a flat. Right flat's open, the quarterback makes the right throw, and look at these yards.
Getting close to midfield now. They bring it down to the 47.
Hat on a hat up front. Good job of opening up the holes. Anytime you can get positive yards on first down, that's a win.
Second down play coming up for this offense. Same tailback, another carry.
Here's the thing that I love about this play is the running back showing great patience and then the vision to find that hole and then accelerate through it for a nice gain.
Handoff from the shotgun. Picks up the first, looking for more. He makes the stop at a big play, moves the ball to the red zone. So the offense calls a timeout here. That's their first of the half. Georgia getting set for the 1st and 10 now. Snapping it from the red zone now. Looking to throw. Over the middle. It's Humphries. They finally tackle him at the 4. It's a solid gain on the pitch and catch. So the offense takes the field in the final seconds of the half. Chance for just a couple more plays. They'll try to run it in on 1st and goal. Stop right at the line. This is a stubborn defense backed up against the goal line. So a timeout is called to talk strategy. Maybe time for 1 or 2 more plays before halftime. Backed up to the 5-yard line now for 2nd and goal. Boom. Grab behind the line. It's Taylor. So a timeout is called. Just a few seconds left here in the 1st half. Time running down, just 1 play left here in the half. Trying to throw for it on 3rd and goal. Looking to the end zone, and it's caught. Touchdown, Bulldogs.
Well, that's a thing of beauty right there. Good job all around. Offensive line gave the quarterback enough time. Quarterback puts it right on the money. And with this receiver running a route like this, makes it pretty simple. All you have to do is get his head turned around, catch that football. He's already in the end zone for the touchdown.
UGA puts him in front by 7. So an important touchdown just before halftime. Not much time for the opposing offense to try to answer before the break. It's a squib kick fielded by one of the upmen. And they get him down in what will be the final play of this 1st half. That is going to wrap up the 1st half here. Let's kick it down to Kevin Connors with our halftime update. The Wolverines will kick this away to begin the 2nd half. And it comes out of the 25. No return attempted there. And the Bulldogs offense is back out on the field. The passing game's been on fire. The defense has had no answer for it. And see if they found some solutions at halftime. Looking to scramble. He'll throw it deep down the middle of the field. And it's hauled in. Catch made way downfield.
How about that? The receiver had nobody around him. That's frankly embarrassing for this defense when you let someone deep downfield go completely uncovered.
This line getting set up. It's a 1st down play. Looking downfield. It's Stockton. Bringing pressure. Just flings it out of bounds and the pass rush closing in.
Anytime a quarterback's able to recognize a free rusher like that, that's what the check down is for. He has to recognize the protection issues quickly and pivot.
Offense getting set. It's 2nd down. Direct snap to the back. He's got room to run. They finally get him, but a big gain moves the ball to the 10.
What a really good run by this running back. The defense fortunate to be able to bring him down inside the 10-yard line, but it's 1st and goal for the offense.
Georgia now operating in the red zone. And at 1st down, they go right back to him. Touchdown! This offense cannot be stopped.
And that's another touchdown for this guy. This defense better adjust and get eyes into that backfield, or he may go for a 3rd or a 4th later today.
PAT is good, so it's 35-21. So after putting up a touchdown, the kickoff team is out there to boot it away. So it'll be a touchback. Ball spotted at the 25. And the Michigan offense back out on the field. Out of the shotgun, he'll hand it off. They bring him down to the 32-yard line.
What a great job to be able to establish some rhythm to an offense. When you can run the football like this, it just opens up the playbook. You can continue to run, you can go to play action, you really keep the defense on their heels when you can run the ball like this. Nice play.
The defense all over it. They stop him right at the line.
Well, I don't think the offensive line gave the back much of a chance at all. Now, give credit to the defense. It was almost like they were anticipating a run and got up close to the line of scrimmage in a hurry.
Third down. The offense desperately needs a conversion here, trailing in the third quarter. Out of the gun now on third down. Can't hold on. Good defensive play. Brings up a fourth down.
Man, on your own side of the field, you're playing a risky game here. Third and short. Your goal should just be keep this drive alive the best way you can sometimes is just hand the ball off to your running back and have him get behind that offensive line and go to work. Curious to see what they do now here on this fourth and short.
Finds his receiver. That's enough for the first down. Tackle, but only after picking up a fresh set of downs. The Wolverines looking to crank up the tempo a bit. Nice grab. It's Haynes. That's a solid gain. Moves the ball into enemy territory. First down now at the 40. Big guys up front, lined up. It's first down.
Look at this, Chris. After that big gain and a first down, they're already at the line of scrimmage, ready to get this up-tempo offense cranking.
Looking for a receiver deep middle. He makes the grab in the end zone. Touchdown, Michigan.
Boy, the timing between the quarterback and the receiver on this post pattern, a thing of beauty. Great throw by the quarterback coming off that back foot, and the receiver could not have run a better route.
Going after, up and good. Kickoff team out there. They are fired up after just scoring a touchdown. And he'll lead the kickoff right there to start from the 25. And the powerful Georgia offense is back out on the field. They punched it in last possession. Can they do it again, or will this defense make some adjustments to get a stop? And they hit him just as he releases the ball. It's incomplete.
Well, it's pretty simple. The defensive line does a great job of getting after the quarterback and forcing him into that incompletion.
At the 25, it's 2nd and 10. Can they make it a third and manageable here? Scanning the field. It's Stockton. Screen to the receiver on the flat. Taken over the 41. It's a nice game getting closer to midfield.
Another big play by this offense, and it continues to be the pass game. Between the offensive line, the receivers running good routes, and this quarterback making really accurate throws, they are dynamic and a tough offense to stop.
Pass complete for a first down. The offense gets a fresh set of downs. Here's the snap. Looking to throw here. The ball is picked off. Look out, he's in the clear. And he's wrapped up after a solid return.
Well, a risky call by the offensive coordinator, playing with the lead in the playoff in the second half, throwing the football. I don't disagree with it, but now you give this defense a chance to create a turnover, and they capitalize here with the pick.
And the Michigan offense comes back out on the field. Passing game was so effective in the last possession, right down for a touchdown. We'll see if the defense can make adjustments. It's incomplete. He was hit as he threw. Good pass rush there on first down.
And you got to love this if you're defensive coordinator. It's all about affecting the quarterback and getting pressure on him. This time they got to him and forced that incompletion.
looking to set up a screen pass here. Just a 4-yard gain, so it sets up 3rd and 6.
You can see what the offense is trying to do here with this screenplay, but they avoid disaster by at least getting a few positive yards. The defense doing a great job of anticipating the screen here.
Third down coming after that completion. Dropping back, they're going to throw for the first down. Throwing right near the sticks. It's McCulley. They bring him down at the 18. The offense set up in the red zone with a first down.
This is a big conversion by this offense. They're down now in the second half. Probably limited opportunities at this point in the game. Every chance you get your hands on the ball, you need points. And keep this drive alive right here.
Has a pass to the end zone. Touchdown, Wolverines. The quarterback takes it in himself. And now they'll set up for the play after.
Boy, this guy is so much fun to watch. Here, not even on a design QB run, able to create, use his legs, threaten the defense with his arm, and eventually off the scramble gets into the end zone. Great play.
Bringing it out, it's Branch. He's got an opening. Watch out, he's got great speed. Gets some blocks. It's a foot race. Can they catch him? No! Touchdown! That is an unforgettable moment for that kick return. A touchdown in a playoff game.
Great blocking to set this return up, and of course you can see his natural instincts as a runner. Once he got through that initial surge from the coverage unit, nobody's going to stop him from scoring.
Got momentum after scoring that touchdown. And now the kickoff team out there to kick it away. Fielded in the end zone. It's Morgan. Solid job by the coverage team. They bring him down at the 16. And the Wolverines offense is back on the field. This has been a fun offensive showdown. Back and forth. Who's going to get the ball last and win it? Starting the quick pass to the left of the RPO. He is a lower to bring down. Finally, a strong tackle by the cornerback gets him.
And there's the tight end who shows off his hands.
Offense getting set. Second down play here. From the gun, he looks for an open man. Running out of time in the pocket. Pass incomplete under heavy pressure. Just got it away.
It's pretty simple as a defensive coordinator. When the quarterback drops back to throw, if we get pressure on him, we got a chance to slow him down and win the football game. If we don't, it could be a long afternoon. Good job here by dialing up the pressure.
They're going to throw for it on 3rd and short. It's Simpson. They lose the ball to about the 45. That's good for a first down.
Good job by this offensive line and a great throw by the quarterback to get that first down there on 3rd down. It's exactly what they needed to do. This is too big of a game. They've come too far. They're in the playoff. You're down in the second half. Good job of keeping this drive alive.
And it's incomplete even in a first down throw. He was under some heavy pressure. So second down after the incompletion. Looking to chuck it again. Moves out of the pocket. And he'll heave the ball deep down the right side. They finally stop him. It's a huge gain down to the 23.
That is great arm strength and accuracy by this quarterback. And let's not forget the wide receiver's job of bringing it in for that big gain.
And the Wolverines looking to keep this drive rolling. On 1st and 10 here, looking to throw the ball. Allen makes the grab. End zone ahead. Touchdown, Michigan. Still no answer for this offensive machine.
Chris, this guy's listed as a tight end, but to me, he's really a wide receiver. Here's an example of how he can use his size and speed to overmatch this defense for a touchdown.
The PAT is up and good, so we're tied up here in the 3rd quarter. So after putting up the touchdown, the kickoff team is out there to boot it away. And he takes this from inside the 5. And the coverage team brings him down at the 26. And they'll set up at the 26 for the first play of this drive. It's the wide receiver coming in motion now. Over the middle, it's Humphries. Breaking free at midfield. And a huge gain before he's forced out of bounds. Big yardage to set up a fresh set of downs.
Well, it's one thing to hear about how fast this receiver is in the scouting report. You look at him on film all week. The defense coordinator tells you, get ready, this guy can run. And then the reality comes. And this guy can fly. You see it again here. Nice catch.
Ball handed off. Has the first down and more. It's a fumble. And the defense comes up with the football.
Man, Chris, we can hear the... from that hit all the way up here in the booth. So, hey, it's easy to blame the ball carrier, but I don't know if anybody could have been able to hold on to the ball after that hit.
Heads up move by the head coach using that challenge. Officials will reverse the call on the field after taking a closer look. Fresh set of downs for the offense. First down. On the ground, it's Frazier. Couldn't quite get there, but brought down at the 1-yard line. The offense will line up. Chance for a couple more plays before the end of the quarter. Design quarterback run. Touchdown, Georgia. And they jump on top during the second half.
Yes, that's what I love about this quarterback. It's a great touchdown. He shows you his versatility. We know he can throw it, but here he shows you his speed and how he can make the defense pay for that as well.
And he knocks the PAT right down the middle. Kickoff team out there. They are fired up after just scoring a touchdown. And it comes out to the 25. No return attempted there. That should be the last play of the quarter coming up. First down, looking to throw the ball. He escapes the pocket. Quarterback takes off, now looking to scramble. Scoots out of bounds after a nice pickup on that running play. Well, Kirk, it's Georgia on top so far, sitting in a pretty good spot as we wrap up the third quarter, trying to keep those national championship hopes alive. Let's take a quick look at the game sets where we have a chance. 1 quarter to go. Let's see if this sets up as a classic finish. So here we go, first play of the quarter. The offense has a first down. They open the fourth by going to the air. The sure hands. It's Marsh. They make the tackle, but that pass creates a solid gain. They find the slot receiver on a drag route that time.
Yeah, you don't really see this very often from a slot receiver on this drag route, but a nice call here, nice little wrinkle. Quarterback does a nice job of waiting for him to clear the traffic and then found him for a nice gain.
A completion sets up a second down play. Here's the snap. Offense looking to throw the ball. On the move now. It's going to be incomplete. Trying to make something happen on the run, but nobody open.
Chris, we're all guilty of this. We all look at the big plays, the quarterbacks, the offense, how many points, how many yards. Sometimes we overlook the most important aspect of the game, the offensive line. You've got to do a good job consistently protecting the quarterback. It all comes down to the offensive line. And here, they hurry the quarterback, and they blow up the play.
Grab down the middle. It's Simpson. Fights into the end zone. Touchdown, Wolverines.
This guy can do it all. We've seen him go behind coverage and make plays downfield. We can see him catch the ball underneath, just like this. And when he catches a football, he is so dangerous after the catch. This one leads him into the end zone for the 6 points.
Does his job with the PAT. This ball game is tied here in the fourth quarter. Bringing it out. It's Branch. He's brought down just across the 25-yard line. And the Georgia offense is back out on the field. To throw, it's Stockton. Looking for his big tight end. Catch made down the left side, an explosive play. And a big gain before he goes out of bounds. The offense keeps churning, gets a fresh set of downs. Nice play to start the drive. They're near midfield here for 1st and 10. Thrown quickly, caught in the right slot.
Just a good job of spreading the wealth, making sure everybody's getting their touches. When you do that, the defense can't lock in on one guy or two guys. Make them have to be aware of everybody. It allows you to continue to spread the ball around and spread the field, making it tougher for this defense.
Looking for his big tight end. He's got a man down the middle. They make the tackle, but that's a solid gain. Moves the ball to the 34.
How about the tight end going down the middle of the field for a big gain? Good throw by the quarterback.
Georgia setting up for the 1st and 10 now. Looking to throw again. Physical defending. That one falls incomplete. Brings up 2nd down.
What a hit there by the defender. Tough for the receiver to hold on to the football when he has that kind of contact. Good, clean play by the defense.
So after the incompletion, it's 2nd down. He hands it off from the gun. Tackled after a 3-yard gain, so it sets up a 3rd and 7.
You know, in that era that we live in right now, everybody wants to spread the field around, try to create space, try to create one-on-one matchups, and the defense is countered over the years by trying to play out wide. Here's a great example of a defense has the ability to play wide, but still be solid at the line of scrimmage and not give up big run plays.
It's incomplete. The defense rises up and gets the stop against this very efficient 3rd down offense.
Yeah, these guys aren't able to hook up here on this 3rd down, but you got to give a shout-out to the defense for making it hard to convert here. They've been great on 3rd down all year. It's a rare miss and a good job by this defense.
Oh, and he knocks it right through. And they've regained the lead.
Wow, you talk about a clutch kick. Good job by the snapper and the holder. The kicker gives them the lead. But remember, this one is certainly a long way from being over here in the 4th.
And the Michigan offense back out on the field. Looking out throwing here to start the drive. Looking to scramble. On the way here, lets it go. Pulls it in. It's McCullough.
We're in the age of a mobile quarterback, and you saw it right there. The ability to scramble out of the pocket, extend the play, and make passes like that is invaluable to the offense.
Quarterback making adjustments now to what the defense is showing. They look to throw it here on 2nd down. And he dumps it off to the tight end. And the gain just good enough for a 1st down.
Well, that's the thing with this guy. You've got the ability to flex him out. He shows his versatility and what he can do from that slot position. He could be the quarterback safety blanket.
Offense comes up on 1st down in 13 personnel. This can create some problems for a defense. Haynes. He picks up 9, so just short of the first down, 2nd and 1.
Man, you know, the back gets a lot of the attention here, and he's a good back. I love to see that offensive line win the battle of the line of scrimmage.
Second down after that run on the previous play. From the shotgun, an inside handoff. Breaks loose at the 40. They finally make the tackle all the way down to the 32.
Big runs like this are just demoralizing for a defense. It's one thing to give up big plays over your head against the pass game. When teams can run the ball and pick up yards like this, really affects the team's mental psyche and their confidence. And you'll start to see some missed tackles following a play like this.
Here comes a first down pass attempt. Oh, and he can't quite hold on. Chance for the big fella to come up with a takeaway there. Sets up a second down.
Pretty nice catch here, but a missed opportunity for an interception. Let's face it, a lot of these defenders, they've got it all. Speed, athleticism, but hands, sometimes a little questionable, as we saw here.
Incompletion makes it second down. And here's the handoff. And he will be stuffed for no gain.
The offense has had really good rhythm in this drive, running the ball, throwing the football. Seems like every play has been positive yards until that stop right there by the defense.
So the offense getting set. This is not where you want to be against this defense. 3rd and long. Dropping back. They're going to throw for the first down. That's caught. It's Simpson. They bring him down to the 16, but they move the football into the red zone. First down. Playoff game comes down to this. Tight game. Final minutes. Can the offense produce some magic? Takes the handoff. It's Haynes. And that run produces a decent game.
It's a really good, solid run. I know it's not the flashiest big play, but it's important for your offense to be able to get yards like that on early downs. You stay ahead of the chains, and it opens up the playbook for the 2nd and 3rd down coming up.
Comes down to this in this playoff game. 4th quarter. Final 2 minutes. Can the offense step up, make a play? They'll run it from the air. That's a nice wrap up there by the junior. Short, they'll try to throw for it. Slides down to avoid the tackle.
How many times have we seen this late in the 4th quarter? Because you know the pass rush is going to get after him. They get upfield, they have a great pass rush. What do they create? Space and running lanes. And he takes off and picks up some nice yards.
It's 1st and goal. Can they punch it in and take the lead? Quarterback appears to be changing the play. Here's the handoff on 1st and goal. Touchdown, Michigan. They jump on top here in the final minute.
Chris, what a great job. What a celebration by this offense. They worked so hard to get it close enough. They punch it in behind that offensive line, and now they've got the lead with less than 2 minutes to go.
PAT up and good. The lead is 4. They'll return it from inside the 5. Oh, he's got a crease here. Look out. On the move. Still going. It's a foot race. All the way for a touchdown.
Chris, when was the last game you saw not only one, but 2 kickoff returns for a touchdown by the same guy? Unbelievable performance, not only by the return man, but the entire unit setting these returns back for touchdowns.
PAT is important to make it a 3-point lead. Kick is up and good. They go up by 3 here in the 4th quarter. Can they hang on? Got momentum after scoring that touchdown. Now the kickoff team out there to kick it away. And he'll lead the kickoff right there to start from the 25. And the first play of the drive now from the 25. Quarterback changing the play now at the line. First play of the drive, they'll come out throwing. The pass rush closing in. Hunt over the middle. It's Simpson. Finally brought down to the 20-yard line. A huge gain puts him in great scoring position. And a timeout stops the clock with 8 seconds remaining. So after one enormous play, they're now set up at the opponent's 20-yard line. Looking to throw it from the red zone. He fires downfield. Touchdown, Wolverines. And they take the lead here in the 4th quarter.
Chris, we've watched this offense all year make plays and come up with drives like this to give their team a chance to win football games. And now we are the biggest stage of the year, and they come up with one more touchdown to give them the lead here.
So after taking the lead here very late, they'll kick it off and hope the defense can just seal the win. This is a squib kick right to one of the blockers on the return team. And the coverage team gets him down at the last chance for this returner to win the game, but time has run out. Of course, in the playoffs, it's survive and advance. This is a crucial W. Great performance, but now the stage gets even bigger. The challenges will continue going forward.
Yeah, more and more pressure